welcome to this video where I'm going to take you through yoga equipment. So all of this stuff is available online. And do you need it? Well, if you're going to have a really, I want to say strong, but a really regular practice, they do come in handy and they just make life a lot more simple. But I will also let you know things around the house that you can use so that you don't have to spend the money. Because to be fair, actually the bolsters can be quite pricey. One of my ladies actually made one, so she had some leggings and the dog chewed the crotch. And what she did is she took the leggings, cut off one end of it, made a nice little bow and made it all pretty, and then cut the other end off of it and landed up, shoved it with loads of material and stuff, and she's got a bolster. So you can improvise. I'm not that good with needlework or cooking or gardening or painting or anything. I'll stick to what I know. So we'll go through the blocks first. So these are really handy when it comes to, maybe you're doing a lunge. So let's just not do it that way. So maybe if you want to do like a lunge and you can't reach the floor. So often people, when they use equipment, they often think, oh, if I use equipment, it means I'm bad. It doesn't mean you're bad. Sometimes, because of the length of your arms or your legs or your body, it makes the anatomy, trying to think of the word, the length of all your bones and stuff will make it impossible for you to get into a pose. So let's just say, for example, something like this. So you can see if I'm in that position, my elbows are slightly bent. So if I want to push my bum off the floor, I have space. Now, if my arms were short and they were here, there's no way I'd be able to get my hands on the floor to lift my bum. So I could use a block, okay? So the equipment is there to make things more accessible to you, more safer for you, okay? So try not to think of this as I'm using equipment, so it must be crap. It's got nothing to do with that. It's there to help you to actually do the exercise. So that's a yoga brick. I have little soft cushions in my class, which they're actually like Pilates head cushions, but I had one of my lovely ladies made all the covers for me, so I made these myself. So we've got those, because if sun salutation, sometimes it hurts people's knees, so they can stick these on the thing under their knees. Again, you can use a pillow at home. Head cushions. For that, what else? Maybe you could use them under your knees just to give the back of your leg some support. So that's another bit of equipment. Straps. This is where I giggle in my class because I'm like, all right, put your strap on. So some of you might be going, I don't get it. It's a bit dirty. So that can be to help again. So although I can touch my toes, that comes from arm length. It's certainly not hamstring length because I have got tight hamstrings. So I can reach my toes, but it's coming from arm length. So perhaps you could have the strap there. You can have grab behind there, that one. So again, it's there to help you to get into poses. It can help you with binds, so maybe holding a pose, so you can get the band around there, this. All sorts of stuff. You can create tense tensegrity, tension in the body. So if you're going to do a forearm stand, you can tie the band around the arms, the strap, to stop the arms from flaring out. Okay, so that's what we use that for, or on your back for hamstring stretches, all those kinds of things. That's actually a Pilates block, which I find very beneficial in the yoga classes. So for people that just need to sit and have a little bit of height, so that's quite handy. It's not too high. So yeah, or behind the head or anything. So if we're going to do like supported fish, they could put that under there just to give them a little bit of support in the neck. So that's that one. spiky balls. These are really good. They're massage balls. So I might use these like at the end of the class towards Shavasana, let people put it under their shoulders for a little massage under the feet. If we've had a big bum session, you can sit on the ball and rub that. So this will help release the fascia in the body. I tend to find when I use it, I get a big hot flush. So it's a good way to warm up. So these are a little bit of a treat. If they've worked hard enough, they'll probably watch this video and go, oh, we don't work hard enough because we don't get them often. It tends to be more in Pilates I use these, but you can use those. And then I'll finish off with those last. A mat. Now, I actually don't worry about using mats. I've got one for the purpose of the video, but sometimes in class or if I'm in my own practice, I tend to just use the floor. Just because I find it easier sometimes just using the floor. But you want to make sure that your mat is sticky, so it's not going to slide on the floor. So be aware of what kind of floor you have at home. If you're going to go on the kitchen floor or the living room floor and you've got a really slippery floor, you've got to make sure that your mat doesn't slide, okay, health and safety. And also, the cheaper you go, the more your hands might slip. But you can get yoga towels. I don't have them because we don't really need them. Or little face cloths that you can put your hands on, and that will help to stop them slipping. So that is a yoga mat. They range from £4 for the really cheap ones. You can pay up to £100 for them. So it is entirely up to you. But I tend to prefer like eco-friendly rubber ones. All of ours are eco-friendly. And I also tend to prefer more of a rubbery than a plasticky one. So that's the yoga mats. Now we're coming to the bolsters. So the two bolsters that we use here at the studio are rectangular, which we tend to use for yin yoga. Like I said, you can do so much with these. They can just give you a little bit of support for the back, or if you're in any forward position like that. So that's just one shape, and then the other one is a round one, which can be quite nice for under the legs, something like that. There's lots and lots of things you can do with these. Especially like for people that struggle with pigeon because of knees. The bolster is quite nice with that one. Just move that. So it just helps people that don't want to put that weight into the front leg. They can be on a bolster. So they can still get a nice rear hip stretch, they can still get a nice glute stretch, and they haven't got that weight. Because again, I've got people that have got arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, osteo, knee replacements. Got one lady that's got a metal knee. So we've got to try and make sure that people are safe. So you can use a bolster, or in fact you can use a block under the bum as well. So I think that is all. I'm just looking at my shelves. I haven't missed anything. That's kind of all the equipment that I use in my yoga class. And I highly encourage people to use the bolsters. It's not poo-pooed, because I want to make sure that A, people are safe, and B, they're getting the most out of that exercise. And if it means using a block, I will give them a block. And they know that it's not there because they can't do something. It's to give them that extra few inches in their leg, or extra few inches in their arm, or a little bit of height or something. So I hope that was helpful. So if you see videos and you're not sure what the equipment is that they're using, hopefully that does help you now. So is there anything else? No, I think that's all. So have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.